EA Sports. It's in the game.
We're here at historic Lambeau Field, and the fans are ready to go. We're glad you could join us for today's matchup featuring two very well-coached teams as the Redskins match up against the Packers. Teams have taken the field. We're ready for the kickoff. Let's go to the field. Condon, he's just about ready to kick this one away. Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 12. Betts returns this one to the 25-yard line. This offense, John, could have a very big day running the ball against a defensive unit that's really struggled in that area. 1st and 10. Receives the handoff. They'll go with the play fake. With the pass, quick to the wide receiver. Harris is there for the tackle at the 38. John, he's proven he's a consistent target.
Yeah, especially in situations where they're looking to get first down yardage. Call this defense here.
Ball on their own 38. Only one man in the backfield. Hands it off. Jenkins comes up to make the play at the 38-yard line. He tried to pick his way through the middle, but there was no room.
Yeah, he was looking for a hole or a gap, but the defensive line sealed everything up. This defense will stop him for sure.
Ball on their own 38. With a counter play. He has room. And is there on the stop at the 49-yard line. The running back finds his way into the open field and picks up the first down.
And what happened was they missed him with the blitz. And when they did that, there were no linebackers to converge, and that's how he got by the first down marker.
The Packers come out in a nickel package. With the throw. The receiver has it. Harris is there for the tackle at the 22-yard line. So they're able to pick up another first down.
And this offense is clicking. They're making the right calls at the right time.
Green Bay lines up in a 4-3. Gets rid of it. Quick to the wide receiver, Al Harris is the man to bring him down. That's his third tackle. So they get 2 first downs on their last 2 plays.
And they're getting it done by seeing the whole field and taking what the defense gives them.
They need 5 yards for a touchdown. Only 1 man back. A little misdirection. And they'll score. Touchdown.
This is one of those plays where you let the big guys up front just plow a path right into the end zone for you. Here's what happened. The quarterback just didn't have a throwing lane for his pass. When he let that one go, the lineman got his hand up and he batted it down at the line. This is a good special teams play.
Hall comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good. Great job moving the ball down the field for a touchdown on their first possession.
I really like the way these guys came right out after you on offense. They made the right calls, executed properly, and put that one right in the end zone.
And he got all of that one, a great kick. This one is taken by Davenport. He shakes the defender.
You know that the offense has their eyes set on tying this thing up here on this drive. We'll have to see what they're able to put together. Go with the ground attack. You got to take it to him.
It's 1st and 10. Green, the lone back. Hands it off. Clemens records the tackle at the 35.
When you have a good balance of run and pass on offense, the defense doesn't have a chance to focus in on either one of them. They need to be prepared to cover both options.
Gain of a handful. 2nd and 5 coming up here. The Redskins come out in a nickel package. And they go with the delay. Still running. Number 95 makes the tackle at the 40-yard line.
Hey, all he had to do was get behind those big old blockers and just keep pushing. The next thing you know, they're moving the chains. Look at that defense over there. You own these guys if you can just execute.
Ball on their own 40. Only 1 man in the backfield. With a counterplay. Taylor is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 49. They get 2 first downs on 2 running plays.
They're looking to pound it at him right now. Remember the fundamentals, just like you practice.
1st and 10. The Redskins with a 4-man front. A little misdirection. Clemens makes the tackle at the 48. Green takes it up the middle for a yard or 2.
Scan the defense quickly here. If nothing's open downfield, get rid of it by passing to one of your backs.
It's 2nd down and 9 to go. They line up in the I formation. Dropping back. Gets rid of it. Almost intercepted. Marshall had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. And that's a break for the offense.
The Redskins come out in a nickel package. Throws it. Almost picked off. The defender got in between the ball and the receiver again.
Now, a smart coach would punt the ball here.
Randall L. sets up to run back the punt. It's a fake. They run a fake. You don't see too many teams going for it the first half of a game, so why the gamble there?
Hey, I don't know. I guess you get in the heat of the battle and you think, hey, these guys can't stop me. But then you get stopped and you give the other team a chance. And if you hadn't got stopped on 3rd down, you wouldn't be on 4th down.
The Packers Packers with a four-man front. Brunell sends a man in motion. Here they come. Under pressure. Big-time lick.
The defense likes to keep the pressure on. They'll bring extra guys on an overloaded side, hoping for turnover opportunities.
Following the sack, it's 2nd and long. The Packers come out in a dime package with the pass. Complete to the wide receiver, and he's down at the 47-yard line.
I'll tell you, he made an excellent dive on that one. I'll give that one a 9-9.
Looking to convert on 3rd down, they have to get it to the 42. Green Bay comes out in their nickel package. Gets the pass off. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss.
Watch this. He stands him up, and he puts him right down. That's stopping in your tracks right there. This is a good special teams play.
Return here. Back it comes to the 20.
Come on. Show these guys some power football.
Ball on their own 20. With the carry. Marshall with the stop at the 22.
I know they didn't get much, but it's all about making the defense respect the fact that you're willing to run.
2nd and 8 coming up here. Only one man in the backfield. Hand it off. Is there for the tackle. John, nothing there on that play. Looks like he might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage.
They better mix up the play call a little more, trying to free up some space in the middle. That back just didn't have any help from his line on that play.
It's 3rd down, and they have a long way to go. Drops back. Deep throw. He made it. Rodgers comes up to make the play at the 48-yard line. Excellent execution as they pick up 29 yards on 3rd down. So they have 1st and 10 here. They'll go from the I formation. They'll bring the blitz. Rolling right, fires this one deep. Complete to the wide receiver. Sean Taylor brought him down for his 3rd tackle.
Penalties and takeaways can really kill a team. Usually the team with the fewest mistakes out there will win the game.
So at the end of 1, the score is 7-0. Redskins. And we're ready to start the 2nd quarter.
They're probably looking for the run here. You should throw it and hope you get a guy wide open.
It's 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. And he gets there. West is there on the stop. He couldn't get anything going through the middle.
You know, it was because the defense filled all the gaps. Back was looking for a place to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the gaps, bringing them down for a loss.
It's 2nd and goal at the 1. Going to the right. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss.
They didn't fool anybody with that play call. The defense knew what was coming, and they shut that thing down quickly.
3 yards will get them 6 points. How is the defense going to defend all of these receivers with a goal line formation? He hands it off, rolling out to his right. The pass goes for 6.
And here's what happened. The one thing that makes this play work is a fake to the back. And then with that, it gets a receiver that half step he needs to make the catch. You better kick it here.
Set.
The point after is good.
Now that's just the type of thing that you come to expect from these guys. They do a really good job scripting the plays that they're going to be running. And they do a great job of executing them when they run them.
Kunda is back and ready to put this one in the air. They'll return this one. From the 6-yard line. Betts takes this one back to the 24.
Try this play.
1st and 10. The Packers come out in a 4-3. Throwing. Gets his hand on it. Harris with the coverage.
Call this defense here.
Green Bay comes out in a 4-3. With a counter play.
What a play here. When you anticipate the snap count perfectly, this is what will happen. I mean, he was into the backfield on top of the quarterback before he could even get the hand on it. Try this ball here.
Trying something to the left. Knocked away. He deflected it just in time to avert the completion.
This is a good special teams play.
This punt will be his 2nd of the day. Fumble. The Redskins grab the live ball. They give it right back to them after the fumble on the punt return.
I'll tell you, when you're returning a punt, your #1 priority is to hold on to the ball. I mean, your defense just made a good stand. And the offense is set to come in and make something happen. And you do something like that.
Green Bay goes with a 4-man front. Taylor comes up to make the play at the 39-yard line. No place to run on that one.
And the thing is, when you don't get underneath the defensive line, you're not going to have the leverage that's needed to knock them off the ball. And that time, the defense had all the leverage.
The Packers come out in a 4-3. Steps up into the pocket. Pressure coming.
Let me tell you, Kabir Bajabiyamila has the speed and quickness to get up the field quickly.
On 3rd down, they have to get it to the 29-yard line for a 1st down. Portis, the lone back. Johnson, the motion man. Throws it. Nearly intercepted. Barnett had his hands on it.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass, and he makes his move. But he'll drop a few like that one.
Frost figures to get better results this time. The last punt traveled less than 20 yards. And so the punt goes out of bounds.
Come on, show these guys some power football.
And we're at the 3-minute mark. Only one man in the backfield. Hand off to the tailback. Carter makes the tackle at the 16-yard line.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
2nd and 6. The Redskins come out in a nickel package. Rolls right, closing in with the throw. They won the battle at the line of scrimmage and forced a bad throw.
Every quarterback needs a little time to look over the field. There we saw a defense who wasn't given any time at all.
Here's a look at the 3rd down success rate of each team. The Redskins come out in a dime package. Dropping back, throws it, makes the adjustment. Sean Taylor grabs him up and now has 4 tackles. Farr done that one in the there for a big gain and a first down.
I'll tell you, this guy's something special. He can put so much velocity in the ball that the defense doesn't have any time to react to the throw.
Only one man back. Hands it off to the back. Marshall is there on the stop at the 41. Tauscher held them up.
The rule on the hold is you can't let your hands go to the outside of the body. If your hands do move outside, then you have to move them back in as soon as you can, or you'll get called for holding. Spread the ball around and make sure the defense knows that they have to cover every receiver.
A little over a minute left. The Redskins come out of the quarter defense. Throwing. This pass is incomplete. He fires the pass, but it's overthrown.
I don't think that guy could hit the water if he fell out of the boat.
Just over a minute still to go. The defense lines up in the nickel. Rolling out to his right, on the move, and he ducks out of bounds at the 32-yard line.
Look here, he does two things perfectly on this play. One, he watches the ball all the way into his hands to make the catch, and two, he shows great awareness and gets both feet down in bounds. Hey, that's a nice-looking play. Big passing down right here. This is what it's all about.
Throw. Wide receiver has it. Sean Taylor brings the ball carrier down for the 5th time. He gets the pass to his receiver, who will come up just short of the first down.
I'm never sure why a quarterback chooses that pass instead of one deeper downfield on that 3rd down situation.
Number 11 comes into the game for the punt. Randall L. is the deep return man. It's a fake. So the defense comes up big on a very interesting decision to go for it here in the first half.
Yeah, you really have to question the decision-making here. You're saying that you're not going to trust your special teams, but now you put all the pressure on your defense.
The Packers line up in a 4-3. They'll pass on first down. Drops the interception. Moss was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Harris is there on the coverage. We're just about down to 1 minute. Green Bay goes with a 4-man front. Portis, the man in motion. Gets the pass off. Quick to the wide receiver. Woodson makes the tackle at the 32.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up. And it keeps the same defense on the field.
Going to the air on first down. Gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. Portis was the intended receiver on that play.
You should stop him with this play.
A little over a minute left. Green Bay lines up in a 4-3. With a counter play. Taylor is there on the stop at the 32-yard line.
Here's a no huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance.
Here comes the blitz. With the pass. This one falls incomplete. John, he rushed that throw.
And you should credit the defensive line. They do a nice job tying up the blockers and can bring pressure up the middle. When you combine their play with the fact that the defensive coordinator likes to bring additional blitzes from the outside, it can make for a very long day for the quarterback.
Hall will put them in the lead if he makes this. The kick is good.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. This one is handled by Davenport. Loose ball. The Redskins recover. Great play by the special teams to recover the fumble.
I'll tell you, sometimes these kick returners try and do too much, when there's nothing there. This is exactly the type of thing that's going to happen.
So that fumble recovery sets them up with a 1st and goal. They got it into the end zone on their last red zone drive. Little misdirection. Brunell stops the clock with that timeout.
This defense will stop him for sure.
It's 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line. The Packers come out in a 4-3. He gets the carry. Nice play fake. Throws it. Ooh, nearly picked off. Johnson was his intended target. Harris has the coverage on the play. It's 3rd and goal at the 10. Only one man in the backfield. Blitz is coming. To the end zone. Looking for a score before the half. Woodson with the coverage.
This is a good special teams play.
So this should be an easy 3. Hall sends it between the uprights for the 2nd time.
The key to winning is having your drives get some sort of points for your team. They got it done on that drive. I'm sure they're thinking touchdown for their next one.
Nice kick and returnable. From the 10. Breaks free. Burns is the injured player on the field. He'll be coming out for this next play, so we'll find out what the story is.
Be efficient here. You can't afford to let time slip away from you.
1st and 10. The Redskins come out in a nickel package. They're blitzing. Throws on the move. Wide receiver has it. Archuleta brings him down at midfield. The defense blitzes the corner, but the quarterback got rid of it quickly for a completion and a 1st down.
That was a great play because he saw him coming, remained calm, and threw an accurate pass.
The Redskins line up in the quarter defense. They'll bring the blitz. Going for the deep pass. Taylor is there on the stop at the 28. They get another 1st down here.
Well, they're not doing anything fancy, but good old-fashioned drop back and pass. And it's working.
They're in field goal range. They'll go from the shotgun. Deep throw. Knocked away.
You better kick it here.
Condit looking to make a good kick here. And the kick sails wide. So after the first 2 quarters of play, the score is 13-7. Redskins. As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. Hall in to kick this one off. Sends it sailing. From the 2-yard line. The blocking broke down on that return.
And he didn't go anywhere. That's just a great special teams play. Just the kind of thing that gets the rest of his team fired up.
Burns returns to the game after being shaken up earlier. Green, the lone back. They give it to the halfback. Griffin comes up to make the play at the 19-yard line.
Mixing runs with passes keeps the defense on. Watch where there's movement up front. Look for the hole and send your man into the secondary.
2nd and 8. The Redskins with a 4-man front. On the call. Great fake. Steps up into the pocket. Throwing. Comes up with it. Rodgers makes the play at the 37. Far threw that one in there, and that'll get them a new set of downs.
And the thing is, he had to throw it where he could get the 1st down, and he had to throw it where his receiver could catch it and he threw a dart there.
The Redskins line up in a 4-3. Looking upfield. Setting up play action. Steps up. Launches it across the middle. This one falls incomplete. The defense forced the issue that time, John.
And the guys up front got good pressure, forcing him to get rid of that one before he wanted to.
The Redskins with a 4-man front. Fakes the handle. With the pass, jumps up and comes down with it. Abba Franks makes a very difficult catch to secure the first down.
When you go up like that, coming down with it is usually not much fun, especially when you got guys nearby who are waiting to put a lick on you.
The Redskins line up in a 4-3. He gets the carry. Nice play fake. Throwing on the run. Receiver has it. Spring is there for the tackle at the 18.
He definitely has a little playmaker in him, and he's showing it with every catch he makes. You're in a good position here. Get the snap, drop back, and let your guys get open. Don't force anything.
Their last red zone trip resulted in a touchdown. Pass play here on first down. Pass ball's incomplete. He had too much on that pass, John, as it sailed over everybody.
Looks like he might be pressing a little bit out there. He needs to be a little more patient, find his receiver, and then deliver the ball on the spot that his receiver can go to.
Out of the I formation. They'll bring the blitz. Gets the pass off, and he comes up with it. Nice effort. They'll move the chains with that completion.
Yeah, and that was a great recognition by the quarterback, knowing where to go with the football against the blitz and knowing how to get it there.
5 more yards to get it into the end zone. Drops back. Lobs one into the end zone. They get it in through the air.
Watch this catch by the tight end. I always say the tight end is always more of a threat in the red zone. He's a big target, and his skills sometimes cause matchup problems for the defense.
The extra point attempt is good. Big opening drive, moving down the field, putting it into the end zone.
That's excellent execution by the guys out there on offense. They looked confident, moved the ball, and found the end zone. That's a great way to start the second half.
And it's a short kickoff. From the 23.
No one has really taken control so far in this one. It's still anyone's game. Try this play.
The Packers with a 4-man front. Pressure.
When you play man-to-man that well, it limits a quarterback's options, and it'll result in a sack sometimes. This is what I would call in this situation.
Ball on their own 29. Only one man in the backfield. Under pressure, gets rid of it. Just can't find a way to bring that one in.
Pretty good play call on that one. Everything happened just as it's drawn up. Just couldn't hang on to it.
As they get ready for this third down play, we'll take a look at how they've done today. The Packers come out of the quarter defense. Dropping back, pressure coming, looking for something long. Good pressure up front forces the incompletion.
And you know that the defensive coordinator loves it. And he could drop additional guys back in coverage, but still get pressure on the quarterback.
Frost is ready to punt this one away. Blackman sets up, waiting for the punt. At the 31-yard line.
Try not to get too predictable out there. Make sure you got a good mix of run and pass.
Ball on their own 31. They line up in the I formation with a counterplay. Archuleta is there for the tackle at the 34. Gain of 4.
Tell your line to protect here. Tell your line to protect every play, not just here. You need to get some time back there and let someone get open.
The Redskins with a 4-man front. Griffin holds him down behind the line.
When you run a play to the outside, at least one offensive lineman is pulling, and a wide receiver has to block down. On that one, neither one did their job very well.
They'll be faced with a long 3rd down play here. The Redskins come out in a nickel package. Gets the pass off. Broken up.
He has to do a better job of looking off the coverage before he makes a throw like that.
Driver was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Number 11 will come in now to punt it away. Randall out, lines up deep for the punt return. Fair catch.
A smart coach would call this play.
1st and 10. Green Bay comes out in a 4-3. Going to the air on 1st down. With the pass, it's broken up. Moss was the intended receiver on that play.
This defense looks good.
The Packers come out in a 4-3. With a counter play. Collins is there on the stop.
Vision is so important to these ball carriers. They got to find the hole and get to it before it closes. There's no hole there, and they got to know that too. If you don't have the vision, you just can't find the hole. I think this defense looks forward to these 3rd down situations because they've been stopping them today.
This one will be spotted at the 39. He records his 3rd tackle of the game. Nice job on the toss that goes for a 1st down.
Now, a smart coach would call this defense.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Randall out, the man in motion. Handed off to the back. Collins is there for the tackle at midfield. It's another running play, and they'll pick up another 1st down.
Hey, when things are clicking like this, you just want to keep going for as long as you can.
Only 1 man back. Rolling. Almost intercepted. Moss was his intended target. Harris was there on the coverage.
Give this one a try.
Only 1 man in the backfield. Gets rid of it. And this pass is complete. They'll spot this one at the 39-yard line. So that tackle now gives him 4. Johnson is getting up very slowly. It looks like he'll head toward the sideline, and we'll get you an injury report as quickly as possible. It's 1st and 10. Brunell with a man in motion. Hand off to the tailback. And he's brought down at the 34. He got in there and made the tackle, his 4th of the game. Portis rumbles forward for a gain of 4.
Here's a good defense for this situation.
So word now about the earlier injury. We're being told that he has been examined, and it is felt that he should not return to play in this game. Drops back, looks to the end zone. He was tipped. Brunell read it perfectly with single coverage, but the ball was tipped away. 9th play of this drive.
The defense really bears down on 3rd down.
Launching the pass deep down the right side. On the sideline, out of bounds.
They like to throw it to the sidelines in situations like that. His throw was just a little off.
Moss was the one they were trying to get the ball to. John Hall will try to give his team the lead with this field goal attempt. Through the uprights. What a kick.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
is on its way. From the 10.
Both teams have played pretty well so far. It's still anyone's game. Come on, show these guys some power football.
1st and 10. The Redskins line up in a 4-3. Looking for room. Nice play fake. Going for the deep man. What a catch. They're going to spot this one at the 40. He put the hit on him, and he now has 7 tackles.
If you're talking superstars in any sport, it's Brett Favre. The thing that impresses me about Favre is that he's been in the game for a long time, and he still has passion. He still has a heck of a love for the game.
So they have 1st and 10 here. The Redskins with a 4-man front. On the ground. They'll go with a play fake. Going long to the left. What a catch. 5. Touchdown, Packers.
Not only does Brett Favre have a strong arm, but he also has great accuracy. Run it in there for 2.
They line up to go for 2. Driver might be the target again after what he did with his last catch. They give it to the halfback. The conversion is good. So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the Packers ahead of the Redskins 22-16. And we'll start the 4th quarter. Billy Cundiff looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. Decent kick. We should have a return from the 14.
We've got a good one going here today. Boom. This defense will stop him for sure.
1st and 10. Gets rid of it. It's broken up. Moss was the intended receiver on that play.
Call this defense here.
The Packers line up in a 4-3. Gives the ball off. He's spotted at the 33. So that tackle was his 3rd. Portis takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. And here's what they've been able to do so far on 3rd down. Throwing. This one falls incomplete. Washington falters again on 3rd down, John.
And you know something? This is why teams lose games. They do some things right, but then when they need the big play to help win a game, they fall apart.
Nothing happening for the offense there, forced into a 3-and-out. From the 21. Blackman manages almost nothing on the return, going down at the 22-yard line.
Be aware of the pressure here. If you feel the heat, you got to make quick decisions. Just make sure they're good ones.
The Redskins come out in a nickel package. Pass play here on 1st down. Gets the pass off. It's batted away. Driver was his intended target. Taylor had the coverage on the play.
Keep the defense guessing. Don't forget to use misdirection and play action to keep them off balance on passing down.
The Redskins line up in a 4-3. Looking for something long. This one falls incomplete. Ferguson was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Make sure you stay inbounds on this play. You don't want to stop the clock for them.
Nice job so far on 3rd down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here. Dropping back with the throw, and he makes the grab. Burns is there for the tackle at the 39-yard line.
Spread the ball around and make sure the defense knows that they have to cover every receiver.
It's 1st and 10. Only one man in the backfield. Going to the air on first down. Looking comfortable in the pocket. Gets rid of it. What a catch. And Marchelletto stopping for his third tackle so far. With that completion, he's now crossed the 350-yard mark.
Be aware of the defensive set. You've got to take what they're giving you.
A little misdirection. Loses the defense. Rodgers comes up to make the play. At the 12. Green fighting for yardage that time. He's able to reel off a nice gain. 12 yards needed to get into the end zone. Out of the I formation. Took a big blow there, John. The defense was in his lap as soon as the ball was snapped.
That usually indicates a missed assignment. The average amount of time a quarterback has to get rid of the ball is 2 to 3 seconds.
Now in second and long after the sack. The Redskins with a 4-man front. Drops back. Closing in with the pass. Gets his hand on it. He appeared to feel the pressure there.
So many passing attacks in the NFL rely on timing. When you can put pressure on the passer, you never give him a chance to get into a rhythm, and you force him to throw the ball before he wants to.
And this is the 8th play of this drive. The Redskins come out in a dime package. They'll go with a play fake. Rolling out to his right. This one falls incomplete.
Hey, you don't want to waste too many opportunities like that.
Ferguson was the intended receiver on that play. Billy Cundiff comes in for about a 30-yard field goal attempt. It's good. They take a 9-point lead on that field goal. Billy Cundiff comes in to kick off. Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 9-yard line. Betts takes this one back to the 21-yard line.
Give this one a shot.
Ball on their own 21. Green Bay comes out in a 4-3. They'll pass on first down. Throwing. Goes down and catches it. Loses one tackle. Stiff arm to the ground. Woodson is there on the stop at the 33-yard line.
Perfect execution to get this first down. Look at it here. He knows how far they have to move the chains, and he gets it by making the right decision and laying it in there like that. Boom! This defense will stop him for sure.
Driving back to pass on first down. Looking for the long completion. In and out of his hands.
Even though that pass was incomplete, that kind of pass stretches the defense, softening up the middle for passes underneath, while allowing the running game to take advantage of a little more room at the line of scrimmage.
Green Bay comes out in their nickel package. Drops back. Pressure, and he's hit as he throws. He was tipped.
He decided to try and pass it, but he was taking so much heat that it just kind of wobbled out of there. The smart coach would call this play.
2-minute warning coming up. Green Bay comes out in a dime package. With the throw. Almost picked off. Deep throw, nearly picked off.
That was great defense right there. He got excellent position, and he did everything but come away with the ball.
A little over a minute left. They're in a tough spot here, but they have to go for it. They're coming with the blitz. Under pressure, throwing. Woodson picks it away. The 40. Not a wise decision to throw that ball.
Look at the big old defensive lineman. Does a heck of a job of getting in the passing lane and knocking down the pass. Get this one to your halfback and let him drive it in the middle. Milk this drive for all it's worth.
After the interception, they'll set up shop at the 38-yard line. The Redskins come out in a nickel package. Tucks it away. Great fake. Pressure coming. Daniels stops the clock there.
Switching to a three-step drop might be a pretty good idea. He has to find a way to get that ball out of there a little more quickly. All you need to do here is run some clock. Run the football up the middle.
Ball on the 47-yard line. The Redskins with a four-man front. Receives the handoff. Play action. Going for the deep man. Incomplete. Obviously not what he was looking for.
Keep this to the inside. You just need to run that clock down.
Here are the numbers when it comes to third down conversions. The Redskins come out in a nickel package. Hands off to the fullback. Marshall is there on the stop at the 46-yard line. Well, that didn't cut it. Now they're looking at fourth down.
They made the decision to just keep it on the ground. Take time off the clock, not force anything. This is a luxury of being ahead.
Number 11 comes into the game for the punt. Randall L. is back to receive this kick. He signals for a fair catch.
Heck, this is a good one to call.
Inside their own 20. Green Bay goes with a four-man front. Brunell sends a man in motion. Pass play here on first down. Throws it. Nearly intercepted. No choice here, John. They just have to keep throwing.
Yeah, they do. Running the ball isn't going to do a whole lot of good now.
Just over a minute still to go. Green Bay comes out in a 4-3. Gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete. Time is working against them.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're going to keep going to the air, but it might be a little too late.
A little over a minute left. The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on third down so far. Dropping back. Closing in with the throw. Drops the interception. Washington has been stopped on third down for the 10th time in the game.
It's hard for the offensive coordinator to get his head around that stuff.
We're just about down to 1 minute. I don't think they have a choice. They have to go for it. Drops back. Throwing. Taylor has it. The 10. So he throws the fourth-quarter interception. He just should have tucked it away and run with it.
Now's not a good time to rub it in. Just down.
It's first and goal at the 5-yard line. Looks like they'll take a knee right here and savor the victory. They'll take a knee.
Keep that clock moving. Make sure you use as much time as you can while your offense has the ball.
Just over a minute still to go. The Redskins with a four-man front. spotted at the 7-yard line. That's 3 tackles so far for him today.
You should probably play it safe, just down the ball.
Brett Favre is this week's selection for Snickers' hungriest player. And there's the kneel down by the quarterback.
You better kick it here.
So this field goal try will be from 27 yards out. The attempt is good. That'll wrap this one up, and the final score is Green Bay 28, Washington 16. This game is presented by the authority of the National Football League and EA Sports. Any publication, rebroadcast, or other use of the descriptions and accounts of this game without the expressed written permission of EA Sports is prohibited. This is Al Michaels. Good night.
Another baby on the future, and I know there's no easy way.